Every year since 2020, I've made videos at the end of the year talking about how the year went, and future goals for content. The first video, uploaded in 2020, I took down because it didn't meet my standards for the channel. Last year, I didn't make a video because I didn't feel like it. All are scheduled to be uploaded to the channel on the 25th of December each year, the anniversary of this channel being created. This year hasn't been great. Despite this, there were some great and some not so great moments this year that I want to thank you all for being a part of. This video, I'll be looking back on how both my channel and life have gone. By the way, if you're wondering why the audio sounds so good, it's because I'm recording this using my phone instead of my desktop microphone. Fingers crossed, every new recording after this will be using a better microphone, although a load of old recordings still need to be edited and uploaded, recorded using the same cheap mic I've had since 2020. My first video this year was a Grand Theft Auto video. Ignore how I uploaded this 18 rated video when I was 17, and how I recorded this video in August 2022 without bothering to upload it. I wonder if any other videos have met this fate. I was terrible at this game and I got rid of the scooter, which was originally my goal for the video. I can assure you, I've not gotten better at the game. I might play again in January, but I already play Super Mario 64 each January, so I'd hate to have another game series where I upload the same date each year. Which reminds me, Super Mario 64, the game my creator career started with. I first played this in 2021, a few months after I got my PC. I wanted to make a video for my neglected channel, and it was just sitting on my desktop waiting to be played. Since then, every 21st of January I've posted a Super Mario 64 video, although to this day I can't seem to record the game well, nor can I remember the controls. I hope you all look forward to January when I make the same mistakes next video. Another video I made this year was my Minecraft nostalgia video. I put the game back to version 1.0 to enjoy some old memories I wanted to experience again. I'm sure many Java players know that they can do this, but I wouldn't recommend playing for too long. I almost immediately adjusted to the missing features, so the experience was slightly underwhelming, proving my point to the Minecraft community that Minecraft doesn't suck now, you just think it isn't exciting anymore. Put your game back to 1.0 and see how the game is largely the same, not to mention how much you take for granted. Anyway, this video did very well, probably because of the nostalgia. I might come back to this, but I don't really want to milk Minecraft nostalgia. It stops being nostalgic after a while. My first tweet in 2023 was clean pant. I don't remember why I tweeted this. This month Twitter also decided that advertising a YouTube video was apparently the biggest issue facing the company. But like a lot of Elon Musk's ideas, they either aren't made or they completely screw up his companies. This month was pretty tough for my personal life. Then again, when have I ever had a good month? I've forgotten what school was like by now, but I remember January being a big month for mock exams in sixth form. It wasn't very fun, and at the same time I was coming to terms with being in year 13. For the international audience, year 13 is the final year of education in the UK for those who take an extra 2 years to study for university. After this, you can either go to university or look for a job. My channel is 8 years old, but I had spent the past 6.5 years at this school. My time was soon going to end, and I wasn't sure how to feel. It was around this time when I remember standing outside my classroom, staring at the sunset outside. I realised one day the school was going to continue on without me. It was a weird feeling looking at everyone walking home, reminded of the years I'd spent at this school. I remembered coming home from school, which, compared to this year, was a stress-free life. I stood there contemplating this all. Meanwhile, life continued as normal for all these people. I recently started listening to Radiohead, and in this moment of self-reflection, I could hear a song that I'd just finished listening to in class, Let Down, from their album OK Computer. Just like the song, I contemplated the cycles of life. I watched people carry on with life, in routines they are unaware will end. It was a surreal out-of-body experience to watch people that seemed how I was only a few years ago. I can still remember being 13, coming out of class at the end of the day, not thinking at all about the life I wanted to live in the future, let alone the life I would come to live. I stood in that school, watching, thinking to myself, the life I'm comfortable with will end one day. I could spend hours in that moment, soaking in the emotions I felt. Ironically, in a moment of self-reflection about memories of my school years, I've made another memory I can vividly look back on. I'm sure this won't come up later in the video. By the way, I'm a huge fan of music, so for each month I'll mention songs that I fell in love with. I've already mentioned Let Down, but another song from this month was Another Believer by Rufus Wainright. I think TikTok started trending this song and it reminded me of childhood. If you want a 2000s nostalgic song, check out Another Believer. This month I played Forza Horizon 4. I love this game a lot more than I thought I would. Partly because I think it's cool to have a game set in the UK for once, but also because it was fun to challenge myself to a game I'm not as good at. Need for Speed is a game I've played a lot of, but Forza is a step up in difficulty. I also turned 18 this month. What better way to celebrate my adulthood than to go to prison? The Escapist was a lot of fun to record, right up until the end of the video. The end sucked, but I'll let you watch that for yourself. I finished the month with a Call of Duty upload. Bit of an uneventful month. I didn't really post much content. I wonder what I was doing. My phone got hacked. I don't know what happened. I went through a load of my accounts and changed all the passwords. I woke up in the morning with a ton of notifications and saw that my accounts were logged into in Russia. I can't find any screenshots whatsoever, but in searching, I found screenshots of me playing Minecraft from 2012. So that's neat. I still get spam emails from someone pretending to be Oral-B to this day. I also upgraded to Windows 11. We'll see how this turns out later. Or you could just watch my videos. My song for February has to be God Only Knows by the Beach Boys. This song is incredible, and I remember the feeling I got listening to it in my art class. This song kept me sane through to the end of my school year. I uploaded one video this month. The upload rate doesn't get much better after this. I think this was the time schoolwork was really starting to get intense, so I didn't have the same energy to make videos. Despite this, I sure did tweet some funny stuff. My last snap as a student was taken this month. I made a funny noise. My friend also threatened to throw a box at me. I've been reading through messages trying to find things I did in March, and I only found a few things. And January schoolwork involved a photography project, so I got to play with Lego and call it professional work. For this, I also bought myself a new camera, which ended up having a fault and was returned. I eventually got a new camera, 2 even better cameras, in fact. I also looked at buying a guitar, which I still haven't bought it yet. I know I want it, I know I have the money, I just can't commit to the purchase. I would love to get into music, but I don't want to be another boy known for playing Minecraft who picks up a guitar. I think this month was mostly just spent playing Minecraft. I loved 3 songs this month: Southern Nights by Glenn Campbell, Scott Street by Phoebe Bridgers, and Disco 2000 by Pulp. Scott Street was another song trending on TikTok that I found and put on while miserable. Something about it just reminds me of the feeling of time passing and life moving on. Very fitting for how this year has felt. Then Disco 2000 because Steve Mackey, bass player for Pulp, passed away this March. The song's about reuniting with old acquaintances after a long time. This idea of life not working out the way you'd hope or expect. Very fitting. 2 videos. The follow-up to Forza Horizon and another Minecraft video. The MaxGG's 24-hour stream also took place, hence why a chunk of my main Twitter feed is just promoting his Twitch. Nothing really happened this month, so I'll leave you all with an anime recommendation. Umibe no Etranje, I hope I don't pronounce that, is a romance film about 2 boys falling in love in a rural seaside town. I absolutely love this film. Every background still is beautifully drawn, way more carefully than anything I've seen before. Go give it a watch, it looks incredible and tells a heartwarming story. This was the last month spent in normal lessons. Here in the UK, A-level exams take place from May to July, and students get some time off to study and prepare. This means that April was the last time my friends and I would all be in the same class together. To celebrate, my friend brought a stick of bread into school and started handing fistfuls of bread to people. That was some of the nicest bread I ever had. One video this month, but it seemed to be one that people really enjoyed. My Minecraft Hardcore sequel did very well, I think partly due to me making shorts out of the video. Either way, it's one of my best performing videos on the channel, so thank you for that. As the start of the exam season, I was listening to music a lot more while working or emotionally preparing for exams. This probably heavily influenced my Spotify rap this year, which was largely quiet songs I studied or relaxed to. Remember when my accounts were hacked in February? Well, my Twitch got banned. Turns out someone hacked into my account and sent scam links to people through private message. I don't know why Twitch has private message, as I've never seen anyone use it except to beg viewers to ask a streamer to unban them. Anyway, my account got taken down because someone reported it. You'll notice a lot of replies and retweets on my tweet about it. That's because, contrary to what Musk wants you to believe, Twitter has a very bad bot problem. Seriously. Just tweet anything with the word hacked and see how quickly you get recommended sketchy Instagram hackers to recover your account. By the way, never use them. They're also scammers. By the way, Twitch, I never got any email asking for it to verify a login from another country, let alone another location or device. I have two-factor authentication. There should have been no way for my account to be hacked, and I sure as hell should have been told about a login before I was told about my account being banned. I should not have to find this out from an email in between exams. This also happened twice, since apparently getting unbanned once isn't enough to tell Twitch that those messages weren't me. I tried to see who hacked me to stop it from happening. That's when I discovered Twitch doesn't have a feature to view where you're logged in. I can't see what browsers, what devices, or what locations. This is a feature every social media must have for security, and it's reckless for Twitch not to have this. Remember when I upgraded to Windows 11? Yeah, I got sick of it. I reinstalled Windows 10 but never bothered to edit the footage I recorded. The Once a Month video streak continues, as all I could make was another Modern Warfare video. This month, the 1.20 release of Minecraft came out, and with it came swarms of insufferable Minecraft players who stuck their noses up and demanded Mojang make content for a game they already update for free. This will become relevant later. I got my bank account set up this month, meaning I'm one step closer to making content full time, or OnlyFans if my life worsens anymore. June was also the last month of school, and that was it. Suddenly, a 7-year chapter of my life was over, and I was now asking myself, what next, without an answer. Back in April, I made that Minecraft survival video in which I briefly talk about future plans and how I want to go to university. That never happened, and I'm glad it didn't. I was looking into photography, and I don't think a university course would have been right for me. To think that this was 6 months ago now is astonishing. I will never forget the memories I made there. I don't think 11-year-old me would recognise the person I've grown to be today. Since this is the last month of school, I was listening to Step On Me by the Cardigans a lot. I love that song to death. It feels like the perfect song to end off my school years. The guitar sounds like something you'd hear when your favourite show is ending its final episode. Go give that song a listen, it's incredible. I only put out one video in July, but it's one of my best. From the editing to the content, I'm really happy with the result. The procrastination segment has admittedly poorly aged in light of recent reaction content discourse and whether it is transformative or beneficial to the original creator. In light of this, I'd like to say, go and subscribe to MaxGG's on YouTube, catch his streams every day at 6:30 PM UK time. You can find his YouTube on my channel, while his Twitch is twitch.tv/MaxGG's. A very entertaining and great guy. He recently put out a Christmas album, which sounds great. I finally finished the Windows 11 video in July, since one of my RAM sticks actually had a fault, corrupting my OS every time I tried to install Windows. A video you didn't get to see would have been on my second channel. I made a meme of a Family Guy clip, but when I tried to upload it, Fox took down my video each time. For some reason, the audio was blocked internationally by Fox for copyright. What's more frustrating is the YouTube copyright system. My transformative video was being taken down, but the evidence Fox uses to take down my video is another re-upload of the same clip, not uploaded by Fox. Fox's own evidence of copyright infringement was ironically infringing their copyright. But they still use it to block my video. I couldn't even dispute the decision. The appeal process wanted my full name and home address without even guaranteeing the decision would be overturned. Either way, it's on my TikTok now. 2 videos this month. First, a Minecraft survival video, which is a re-recording of a video I tried to make in June. Just goes to show how poor my attention span is for content, considering I even suggested posting it to the second channel, which hasn't happened yet. I have several videos planned to go on the second channel, as I'll get into later. This video was hell to record. I was so fed up by the end, as you can see in the video. Nether bastions aren't fun. The second video uploaded in August is the first of the more informative ones. I wanted to play Overwatch 2, but I despise Blizzard's treatment of women, so why not combine the two? That's my Overwatch review. A first look at a game mixed with a criticism of company decisions. Some of what I found researching was horrific, but that video is one of my proudest works. By the way, did you know Activision Blizzard's CEO Bobby Kotick struggles to date because one of the first images on Google of him is a picture of him with devil horns? I'm just going to leave this image here. Be sure to share this online with your followers. This has nothing to do with how it emerged Kotick's girlfriend pressured the Daily Mail to stop reporting about Kotick's ex-girlfriend for filing a temporary restraining order against him. I also started work on a Lego animation, another video I tried and failed to make. I spent hours one evening animating and it amounted to 40 seconds of video, so I didn't even get around to finishing it. Don't worry about missing content though. I also made a video about all the phones that I've owned over the years. That video is also unfinished. I got my A-level results in August, meaning I am officially no longer a student. Exciting and scary at the same time. To celebrate, I went out and took some pictures with a film camera, although I still haven't finished that film. It's been 4 months. I really hope the photos are still in good quality. While taking pictures, I kept thinking about this one song I saw from a Beatles edit on TikTok, Baby I'm Yours by Cass Elliot. I also played a lot of My Kind of Woman by DeMarco. Both nice little songs to think about while practicing photography. I only put out one video, but oh boy was it topical. I'm proud of how the Sapnap video turned out, even if the microphone audio sucked. I tried having a neutral stance, which admittedly I wouldn't do now. There wasn't much for me to say, but I said my piece and people seemed to like it, so I might pivot towards this content a little more. I've wanted to make video essays for a while now. I just needed to balance it with the standards I have for this channel. I sure as hell don't want to become a drama channel that just rushes a 10-minute video each time there's a new fight on Twitter. I'm currently scripting one about a certain creator, but the research has taken so long that the topic actually died down and then got revived in the time that I started. Hell, as of scripting this, I had to rewrite a section just there because me saying that the drama got stale actually became outdated. That's the frustration with scripting more information-based videos. They take much longer and you need to keep on top of relevant information. After all, I'd rather do a good video slowly than a quick video incorrectly. This month, I started job hunting. That's right, the Minecraft YouTuber did the unthinkable and actually applied for a job. One thing that I didn't realise at the time was that my CV sucked, so I didn't get anywhere. It's December 21st as I script this, and December 22nd as I record this. Still no job. At this rate, OnlyFans will be a more secure income. Only one video again, but once again, a video I'm really proud of. There was a lot I want to get off my chest with that Minecraft mob vote video, and I'm happy with the end result. Watch the video if you haven't already. There's also a TikTok comment I've replied to in the comments on the YouTube video, because I needed more space than TikTok's comment section. Another video I started making was a video on the Conservative Party conference after our unelected Prime Minister got gender and sociology wrong in one sentence. Since the video is still being scripted, I'll reiterate here that all queer identities, trans people included, are welcome within my community and always will be. I don't really discuss social issues or politics often on this channel, but standing up for the oppressed should be the responsibility of everyone. Time for Jckistan's job update. I think Job Centre gets a bad rep in the UK for being the place where unemployed and desperate people go, but it's designed for people who are unemployed and need a job. It suffers the same fate as when plus size people exercise. They're shamed for not exercising, then mocked when they do. I don't think Job Centre should be stigmatised. It's there for those who need it. Anyway, I'm still jobless this month. Song recommendation, Just Like Starting Over by John Lennon, is incredible. Knowing he died shortly after this came out, as well as the context around his life at the time, is so sad. It was his last single, and a beautiful send-off to one of the greatest people to have ever lived. Other great songs I listened to this month include If I Fell by the Beatles and That's Not Me by the Beach Boys. To be honest, nothing happened this month. Still jobless, I listened through the Love Affair album, which has that song Everlasting Love on, which is a great song. The new Beatles single came out, which I haven't listened to yet. I made a video talking about how life was going. I can't really think of anything that happened. The more I've tried to write this section, the more I've struggled to figure out how I want to go about it. I was going to have this segment where I sat down in an outfit with a symbolic meaning and played a song on a guitar. The more I spend writing, as well as the more time has passed, the more I feel that I just need to be to the point. At the end of November, I received news that a close friend I had known for my whole life passed away. Life immediately felt different after that. I felt the life I lived before was a whole different person. Everything I've spoken about happening this year aligned at once. School life continuing despite my time there ending in January. Disco 2000 and the story it tells in March. Time spent with friends in April. The abrupt end to my school life in June. Just like starting over in October. I now saw everything in a new light. It's been a month now, and I'm doing okay. I've come to terms with this news better than I thought I would. I'm eager to make content again. I just want to dedicate a moment to someone who made me who I am today. We don't always get to choose when we have to move on, but at least we have the choice to look back and smile. Thanks for everything. So, you can expect a few videos from me in 2024. Super Mario 64, of course. Perhaps next video my microphone will be bearable. There are several videos recorded, soon to be edited, so last video won't be the final time you hear my Sunoha microphone I got 3 years ago now. I have 29 videos planned, of which 13 are second channel, 16 are main channel, and off those main channel videos, 8 are video essays. Essays are something I've had a lot of fun with lately, and something I want to build on. I think I have something unique to say about a variety of topics which, like the Minecraft video, don't get said. A lot of the second channel videos are just clips of games I didn't have the energy to make a full video on. Some might not be full-length videos, but I just want to upload it so it's out there. I've recorded games like Adventure Quest Worlds, an old web game that I used to play when I was a kid. I don't think it will fit the main channel as well, however, if the videos are good, perhaps I'll consider promoting them to the main channel. I probably won't stream as much, since Twitch is a bad platform for small creators to grow on, their content moderation is lackluster, and YouTube isn't a good alternative yet. No, I'm not joining Kick before anyone asks. I can't change Kick from the inside, that's PR talk for. They offered me a lot of money, but I'm aware the platform is actively hostile to my audience. Could always buy an esports team that partners with the US military in the meantime, since I still have morals. I only accept money from respectable brands like the US Army. Anyway, I have a cool stream idea where I go through the Xbox 360 store for a bit of nostalgia. It closes in summer 2024, and I'd love to revisit some memories one last time. If I do go live, you'll be notified if you follow my Twitch, join my Discord, or follow my Twitter. All will be in the description. I've rambled long enough. After all, it's 4 days until the 25th as I'm writing. 3 days as of me recording this. I want to end this video by saying thank you. I had a little over 100 subscribers at the start of this year, and the channel's only grown since then. Despite everything this year, I've made some great videos which I think are my best so far. I'm hyped to keep improving as a creator, and I look forward to you all joining me. After all, earlier this year, getting 11 views was a sign the video didn't flop. Now I get double that at least, so thanks. Sometimes you don't realise how great life was until it's changed. Sometimes a change makes you feel your future is absent. Sometimes someone's absence makes you realise how much they impacted your life. So love one another and make the most of the time you're blessed to have. Whether it be school or it be life, it will come to an end one day. So make sure you can look back and smile at what you did, who you did it with, who you were then, who you are now. Happy Christmas, happy 8 years to this channel, happy 3 years of this content, and a farewell to the friends and memories we made along the way. I'll never forget any of it.